Hi, my name's Annie Slaughter. I'm really excited. I'm a little nervous. This is my second time competing. We've got a little bit more numbers this time, so there's going to be, I think, to have to be a lot more strategy, a lot more alliances, so we'll see how that plays out.
New games that I'm excited for. Don't know what the games are. But yeah, it's going to be fun.
Okay, so here we are. Literally dawn. I think that's what this is called. And I'm here. I'm excited, but nervous.
Well, this one I think I'm actually going to win this one. You know, I played the first two before. Came in 4th, then in 5th, 6th. I did the math earlier. So I think this will be the one. 3rd time's the charm. So I'm definitely going to try to socialize more because in the past 2 games, just kind of being quiet hasn't really proved to do anything for me. So I think in order to win, you definitely have to socialize and have some sort of strategy. So forming alliances in the beginning is going to be key this time.
That I was a little bit too loyal, so I need to play a better social game. Need to make multiple partnerships along the way. So.
Well, I'm trying to be more strategic. Want to set some goals early. Maybe join a few alliances real early to, see how everybody's feeling and just play the best I can today.
Just do what I did last time. Just don't make them not expect anything from me.
I'm just going to have to try to talk to as many people as I can. Got to fill it out, got to get my name out somewhere. You can't just stick with 1 or 2 groups of people. You got to branch out and you got to just meet new people and, eventually, because this game, you can jump alliances at any point, things shift, so you got to have multiple plans down the line.
Just having a good time and, maybe upping my game a little bit from the last time I played.
Definitely my strategy is to be physical and then to also have a little bit more of a social aspect this go around.
I really think that I'm going to align with Drew. I haven't played with him yet, so I am a little skeptical of what his gameplay is because I don't know that. I know that Avanya and Jordan are pretty fierce, so I definitely want to be working with them because I know that they are strong competitors, but I've been looking at everybody over there and they're all pretty strong, so it's going to be pretty intense, I think.
I'm building my army to slit every single person's throat in the end with a smile on my face.
People judging me too early and just knocking me out really early. So.
Well, I definitely think that I have a target on my back. I think that I played kind of a little bit of a quiet game last time, and so I think that people might see that and try to get me out sooner just because that's kind of my gameplay. So I'm hoping that I can be on winning teams so I don't have to, go to tribal, and I'm hoping that I can win some immunities and have some safety. I'm definitely looking for idols for sure.
Right now the biggest threat's Annie because she won it last time and she knows this game, knows how to play it, so she's a very sociable person too, so she'll definitely be out there making alliances, so she's a pretty big threat.
There's quite a few people I'm most afraid of in this game, but to bundle it up, I'm afraid of the new people, most of the new people, like Dustin, like Chris. Dustin's going to be super smart and physical, so that's something to watch out for. If I can get him on my side, that'd be key.
So, obviously new people that I don't know. I only know like 2 people here.
Ideally, I hope that when you go to tribal council you get voted out and nobody comes back. I hope that there are some idols found. I hope that there's not too many because then that kind of messes with the strategy and you kind of can't have too much of that because that kind of throws a wrench in the game. So we'll see how that plays out.
Nightmare scenario would probably be me trying to make alliances and ending up getting a target on my back and being voted out the first premier. So that would be a pretty big nightmare scenario for me.
Ideal scenario would be to make it to Fab 5. Make it to the last 5 if I can, and then continue to progress to the final 3.
Last game, I made it as far as I could and then got fucked at the last moment. But this day is going to be different. I'm here to play and I'm here to win.
My name's Dustin, and completely underprepared for the weather. I like escape rooms.
My name is Kyle and I'm fluent in Turkish.
My name is Ben and I'm originally from London, England. Migrated myself out here about 5 years ago. I'm Jackie. I am a sign language interpreter.
Hey, I'm Chris Young. I'm a local game designer, and I've prepared for this by being awake for most of the last 30 hours, so let's do this.
I'm Katie, and I know all of the world capitals.
I've watched some Survivor, and I know you have to kind of lay low for a little bit and like get in with the strong people, but then you gotta vote them out before there's, a small group of people.
It's going to be a lot of observation in the first few rounds.
My strategy is to be like the weasel of the group and to just like kind of lurk in the background until eventually I am the prized winner.
To go under the radar for as long as possible, make a strong alliance with at least 4 or 5 people, and then towards the end just start chopping them off and then take it down to victory.
I'm just looking to have a good time. I'm excited to play. It's my first time, so we'll see how it goes.
But I'm probably gonna tell everyone that I'm aligned with them and not be. That's my strategy.
It really depends on like who's playing to see where people fit kind of thing before I start looking for that person who's going to fit best with everybody involved.
I think that Drew is probably the biggest threat because he knows what's happening.
I'd say Drew for sure, right? I mean, he was a threat in Pandora's box. I think he was the one guy who played. Now he's back again, so I think he's probably just getting smarter and learning more. And I see there's a couple other people that have done this before too, so they'd all be up there on the list.
All right, ideal scenario. You gotta win the challenges to avoid elimination. And, then just make everybody like you so that you don't get voted out.
I'm not here to make friends.
All right, good morning, everyone. Good morning. You all look alive, alert, awake, enthusiastic.
Yeah, we are.
Well, welcome to Survivor Vets vs. Newbies. So if you would please organize yourselves accordingly, you should be able to figure that out pretty quickly. Oh, get a little closer, please. Excellent. Well, I'm excited for today and hope you all are as well. I'm excited to get this game going.
Yeah, let's do it. It's going to be awesome.
12 contestants, 11 hours, 1 survivor. Alright, so we're going to have our first challenge. It is going to be both an immunity challenge and a reward challenge. Behind me, you will get your buffs, and your buffs will represent your life in this game. When your buff is gone, so are you. And so, the way that today this first challenge is going to work is a food eating challenge.
Yes!
So, we have items starting rank number 1 through 6. So it's going to be arguably increased in difficulty. So you're going to want to discuss with your tribe who has the strongest stomach. So 6 being the most difficult. The way this is going to work is each one is worth the incremental point. So if you are going to match up against somebody else on the other tribe is going to face off against the same item. If you finish your item first, you're going to get that point. So if you're the first one, you're going to get 1 point. If you the second one, you get 2, and so on and so forth. Does that make sense?
Yes.
So another thing along with this, so obviously the tribe with the most points at the end will win immunity for this round. But if you win your matchup, regardless of whether or not your team actually wins, you will win a clue to a hidden immunity idol. So the higher up that you are risking yourself, that if you win that matchup, you're going to get a better clue. So if you're in the 1 matchup and you win, you're going to get a lesser clue than someone who's got the 6th. But you have to win your matchup for you to be eligible. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay, so I want you guys to strategize and figure out what you're going to do, and then we'll go and get started.
Difficulty. So the first one's going to be the easiest, and the last kind of 6.
Like a live octopus? Like, is that...
I'm totally down with
Yeah.
that. Yeah, no, like that's my
So
everyday.
imagine the
Like, I got
worst.
it.
That's the
All
worst.
right,
that I've
so
I have a really bad image of what the worst could be. So.
But it has to only. So someone, you want to be the easiest one. So that's all he's doing. It's the easiest.
Who wants to be number 2?
You said you could be 2.
I can swallow this cup of gravel.
Yeah.
So,
Alright, so we're gonna
I'll take 1.
I'll take 2 if that's...
You know, I'm a second.
Point.
So we can't switch
But
it.
don't
Okay.
don't automatically say you don't want to do it because they might give up before
it's-
you
okay.
do. So wait and
So
let
I'm
them.
number 2?
Yes.
Yeah, if you want to go 1, then I
Okay,
can do
and what are you doing?
3.
Who's 1? You.
He isn't. I'm going 5.
Okay.
He's going 6. And she's doing
Okay.
4.
So we're going to start with 1 and move on down. And so one thing, you cannot touch your plate.
Wait, is it like flip flop where when she
You
says
cannot touch your plate.
so use like
You can use your hands and touch the item, but you can't like use a plate and pour it into your mouth.
Can I have water?
Wait, say
No. Everything you have is at the table.
Wait, when does 2 go? You're gonna.
So I'll tell. So we're gonna do first round first. So here, all right. You can touch the item, you just can't touch your plate because I don't want you to pick up your plate and just shove it into your mouth, right? Okay. So let's go ahead and you can take up your buffs. All right. Let's reveal what your first item is. All right. So this first item is going to be some salted herring.
If that's what the first one is.
okay.
All right. So this first matchup here for 1 point is gonna be for the salted herring. On 3. 1, 2, 3. Go.
Quick, get that clue.
Go, Jackie.
Come on, Steven.
Show me an empty mouth.
Steven, hurry.
Who's it gonna be?
Do shot.
We got some gagging already. This is level 1. Who's the first one?
Come on.
He's got it.
Steven! Got the first point for the vets.
All right, scale of 1 to 10. How bad was that?
Don't say scale.
Was it cooked?
I like fish and I like salt, so that was perfect.
All right. Just remember, this is what you all signed up for, so hope you're excited. All right. So now we have our second round here. Go ahead and pull up your buffs. This is seaweed salad.
Oh, that's not bad.
First one.
That's a lot.
Shove it in a Vanya.
First one to finish this.
Hard to eat.
Put your hands underneath the table. On 3. 1, 2, 3, go.
Come on, Vanya. You got
Both
this.
going at it.
Come on, Vanya. She's going quicker. Come on.
Vanya's being real dainty with
Vanya,
this.
come on.
Let's chop that.
You got this, Vanya. Come on.
Who's gonna finish it? There's a lot of seaweed salad.
Keep it up.
Come on, Vanya. You're a quicker chewer. You got this, Vanya.
We're fishing too much. Just take it down.
You pretend it's soup. No.
It's not.
It's not soup.
This is a lot of seaweed salad.
Yeah, something good.
There you go.
Yourself in the warmth, and this is keeping you warm.
Looks like the newbies are in the lead right now.
You got this, Vanya.
Big piece there.
There we go. Come on now.
Oh, she's taking a big chunk. There's only a little bit left on her plate.
Come on, Yvonne!
Vanya's still in this though. She can hustle.
Yeah. Home stretch. Here we go.
Just a little bit left.
How about that?
Nice!
Clear.
Point for the newbies!
Oh, Jordan!
Alright, Jordan.
You got this, Jordan!
All right. The newbies are in the lead right now, 2 points to 1.
Wait, I thought we had one. We have one.
This is 2 points though. So now your thing is worth 3 points.
You need 3 points, Jordan. You need.
All right, let's go ahead and reveal what this item is.
Oh.
We have some octopus.
Oh, come on!
Octopus tentacles. All right.
Hear me?
Jordan, just shove it.
Hands underneath the table. On 3, 1, 2, 3, go.
Swallow it whole. Just swallow it. Swallow it. Swallow it. Swallow it.
Who's gonna show you the clean mouth?
Swallow it.
Oh, Jordan!
Nice.
All right, the vets took the lead with that one.
What's the score? 4-2.
4-2.
Good job, Jordan! Good job! Yeah!
All right, this is for 4 points.
Let's go, Andy.
All right, let's go ahead and reveal.
Andy, what is it? Oh, you got food.
This is anchovy with full-on head and eye, hands underneath the table.
Later.
On 3, 1, 2, 3.
Go, go.
Annie! Yes! Score!
Yes!
All right, the score is currently. The vets currently have 8 points. Newbies have 2 points. This is worth 5 points. All right, go ahead and reveal. This is chicken foot.
Are we expected to eat the bones?
Yes.
That's gonna be tough. I'm glad you're the taller half.
On 3, hands underneath the table. 1, 2, 3, go.
This isn't a bone situation.
You couldn't get her.
Okay, then just eat the meat.
Come on, crush it, dude. You got this.
You got it.
Played well in test.
Kyle's going to town.
Yeah, good job, pal.
He's making this real messy.
Fishing bites.
Both are going to town on this. Who wants it more? This is 5 points and also a major clue to the hidden immunity idol. It's all nice and lukewarm too, so that's real tasty.
You can't even get this shit off. Like you literally bite and you're biting like a bone finger.
Yeah, it's a skill challenge.
Like how are you supposed to get around that shit?
You gotta want it.
I do.
Oh, you got it, Kyle.
Look, babe.
He's gonna kill it.
Kyle's been aggressive.
Do it. Do it.
You got it.
Delicious.
I like the compliment.
Yeah, yeah.
Show me a clean mouth. All right, Kyle with 5 points.
Good job.
All right, so currently it is Vets has 8 points and the newbies have 6 points. This is for 6 points. This is going to be for the win, but also for the individual immunity clue.
Come on, El.
Let's go ahead and reveal what this item is.
It is the balut.
This is balut.
Oh, that is like every day. Really?
So you're gonna want to crack that egg and go to town on 3, 1.
If you crack that on, it's gonna determine how
can I just bite into it?
You want to bite into that egg, you need to crack it.
Don't listen to him, Clay.
On 3, 1, 2, 3, go.
Like, break it.
Let's go, Chris. Come on
Go,
now.
go. Just eat. Just shove it in, Clay. Just
Clay,
go.
take it out of the egg so you're right, you can shove.
Yeah,
Got it.
just shove it all.
Clay is going to
Hurry,
town.
Clay. He's going. You just shove it in.
Chris is being pretty methodical.
You got it, Clay.
Come on, Clay.
Good job.
Come on, Clay.
I
You
got
got
Gatorade
this.
for
Come on,
you.
Chris. You got this. Don't just go.
Don't look, Clay.
Just
Ignore him.
go.
Look at him. Ignore him.
Chris is trying to psych out Clay.
Come on, Clay. Just go.
He knows he's losing, so just ignore him.
Shove it.
Come on, Chris. Go. Let's go. Let's go.
Hurry. Hurry. He's almost done, Clay. Go.
Swallow it.
Swallow it, Clay.
Come on, Chris.
Hurry. Hurry.
You got it.
Who's going to shove it in Clay mouth?
Come on. You got it, Clay. You're there.
Hurry.
It's really close.
Go, Chris.
Hurry.
Go, Chris. Come on now.
Who's it going to be?
Just swallow.
Swallow. Show.
You got it.
Get it, Chris.
Come on, Chris.
Come on.
You got it, Clay.
Hurry.
And Chris! Shoves it in Clay mouth. The Newbies have won the first immunity. All right. So I have individual immunity clues for Steven, Katie, Jordan, Annie, Kyle, and Chris. So we're going to have you one-on-one come up and talk to me, and I'm going to show you your clue. We're going to go off a little bit. We're going to go down over here so we can reveal it, and then we'll go from there.
Oh man, that was a rough first challenge. I got the salted herring. My family eats pickled herring on Christmas, and so I was like, oh, this is gonna be fine. But there was a lot of it, and so that wasn't happening. I thought I could just swallow it. That strategy did not work, but the team pulled through. So go Newbies.
You know, that was actually kind of good. I'm a big fish person, so I wasn't never had herring, but you know, I wasn't too fazed by it, so it's really good.
It was challenging. It was a lot of seaweed for me to eat. I think that we're strong, but the food challenge is always hardest. One more bite, I could have had it.
I had to eat a lot of seaweed, and it was pretty dense. So at first I almost choked on the first bite that I took, but then regained my composure and then took small bites and just all the way to the win.
Oh man, it was a really intense challenge. I wasn't expecting Fear Factor style food out of the gate, so that threw us off. The veterans they must have prepared. Little Jordan and Annie, they just took it down. It was like no chance. I had no chance. But yeah, better than expected. I mean, the Newbies showed up. Luckily, my teammates kind of carried me on that one. So looking forward to coming back and stepping up for them in the next challenge.
It was pretty good. I think we did good. Like, it's the same that we lost. Yeah, we lost and we have to pull someone off, but I think we all did really good. I think the hardest one was probably the seaweed one for my mom. I don't think she could finish it, or I didn't think she could finish it.
So, I mean, I'm a little disappointed. I think we were so close. I mean, I think both teams did really well. I definitely don't think that it was lost because of one person, so I think that's tough when we're trying to make a decision on who to vote out.
To begin with, I thought we were going to struggle a little bit, depending with the herring. I mean, I thought it was going to get worse from there, but our team rallied together. Katie had one hell of a performance, and then Kyle and Chris just crushed it at the end, which made me really happy. A little bit disappointed with my own performance, but overall, I think we did a good job.
That challenge I wasn't expecting an eating challenge right off the bat, and I wanted to step up to my team and show them I'm here for them, so I decided to take a later one. I ended up getting chicken feet, but I know it's chicken, but it actually tasted more like chicken than I thought it was, so the hard part was just getting the meat off. I couldn't find it.
When you said it was an eating challenge, my immediate thought was it's either a bug or it's blood.
For me, it was, I'm just glad I attempted to do it. Really, my thought was maybe the 6 would be the easiest or would be the toughest, so I figured I'd just take the chance to try to help the team. Countered a guy that was in his culture, and he was able to eat that quicker than me, so.
I remember thinking about that while I was halfway through the bullet, going like, oh yeah, like I probably should have seen this coming, like for sure. But I was really glad that I was at the end of that. That worked out really well.
Congratulations to Steven, you won 1 point, so that's going to be the easiest clue. So your clue to Hidden Immunity Idol is don't look up.
Don't look up?
Yes.
Okay.
Cool. And Katie, congratulations on winning the second round. So
Thanks.
your clue to the Hidden Immunity Idol is it's below the ground.
Okay, it's below the ground. All right.
Thank you.
Great.
right, Jordan, you won the third clue. The third clue is there's no need to dig.
Okay.
Thank you. All right, Annie, you won the fourth clue to the hidden idol. So the fourth clue is it might be hidden. It might be found during the challenge, so hurry.
Okay.
That's it. Thank you. All right, Kyle, your clue is, since you won the fifth round, is to go with the flow. All right. Thank you. All right, Chris, congratulations on winning the sixth unique clue. So that clue is you're going to get wet.
It's a dirty clue. I like it.
There's all these there's all these tree things. You see how there's dips underneath trees? I bet you it's gonna be somewhere like that.
You don't have to do this.
Well, that's the same as
It could be that one, but
Could be in the list.
Chris.
We were just talking about how the other team was scheming, and we weren't sure why they were scheming because they were all together, and they have to vote against each other. So we don't know what the scheming was about.
Yeah, our team, we shared our clues with each other. So we're hoping that it's able to help us here in the future as a team, because we're trying to preach about unity and all working together, even after this vote.
We had one that was don't look up, no need to dig, and the last one, I can't remember what the last one was, but we looked around and we're just trying to search for something.
We're working together, and if one of us does find it, I know we'll tell the whole group and let them know that we have it.
I'm nervous. People have been looking for idols. We shared the clues because we're gonna try to use the idol as a team thing, but in reality, I just said that so in case someone finds it, we know who has it. We can target them.
Obviously without the experience, the veterans are already out there, walking around looking for idols, and our team's standing over here right now, so it's probably not a great sign out of the gate, right?
I mean, it seems the other team has started to search for something, so now we're going to start searching.
Not that I'm aware of. We've all been pretty close to each other, and I haven't seen anybody find it, so still looking though.
I found this. Where do we put it?
Yeah, just hide it the village.
I have one big boob.
We should have said something.
When you find it, don't say anything.
What happened?
Nothing.
All right.
I found nothing.
Sure.
Yeah, sure.
I found it in the fire pit over there after 1 second of looking, because it's the only place that you could easily bury something underground. And that was my clue. Congratulations, you have found a hidden immunity idol. This will protect the person it is played for against any votes cast against them. It can only be played after votes have been cast, but before they are read. Last time this can be played is Final 5 Tribal.
I'm not going to vote for Clay because I think he benefits us more. We wanted it to be us 6 and voting them off sooner rather than later, and that's not happening, so we're kind of scrambling at this point.
Tribe is tough because there's a lot of people on here who are very good at strategizing, very good physically as well, and have definitely proven themselves that they can win in this game. So it's a little bit intimidating, a little bit reassuring though because you're with people you trust, but to lose the first challenge like this is definitely tough. And
Talented. Yeah, they're big, definitely. I agree.
And
Dustin.
yeah,
All three of them.
definitely. They're going to
Agreed.
be in those challenges.
We're a good group of people, pretty close-knit group of people, variety of skill sets for all of us. It'll be interesting here. We have to vote one person off already.
We're strong. It's really early, though, for us to be voting someone off, so that's a concern of ours right now.
I think it's pretty strong because we all know the game. We all know how to play it, especially me because I won last time. So I think we all have a pretty good idea about the game.
They do have three really strong games. That's all
I
that
know we're,
Yeah.
and then the girls are not bad either.
Yeah.
So we're already going to be down. We have to do what's going to keep the tribe. I think we need the tribe to be the strongest that it can be.
Right.
Regardless of how we decide how that happens, we need a unified tribe to be able to take them out, because I want one of us to win. That's my goal here.
That's agreed.
Is for one of us in the end to win. Steven says he's with me. Again, how do you read Steven? But Steven says he's with me. Annie says she's with me, and so and Ivania, everybody says they're with me. So it's like, who do I trust?
Not really, just kind of hard to. I'm kind of keeping it tentative on my alliance right now. And Survivor things change. You think people have your back one minute, but the next minute they could be conspiring against you. So we'll just keep an eye on that.
We don't want a newbie to win.
No.
Because even though newbie won last time, the vets were too.
Newbie won both times.
Well, that's new because that's
First
time.
time and second time.
But I'm saying we're vets. We know this game, so we should. Obviously, whoever's gone, we should have no hard feelings, regardless of who it is.
Right.
Totally.
And then whoever's left, I think the 5 of us need to move together as a unit.
Yeah, Fab
At
Five.
least that's what I think.
So I think kind of what I alluded to, at the beginning, the Fab Five. We're trying to take a group of, 5 strong people forward to beat these rookies if we can. The strategy here is probably just going to follow suit with a couple people and see what will happen.
Just going to try to save our Fab Five. That's what we're calling. We're strong 6 right now, but if we have to vote someone off, we're going to turn into the Fab Five and just try to use our vet experience to, handle the challenges in the next phase.
Yeah,
Fab
Fab Five.
we need to start picking them off. Come merge, because I know I can trust you guys. Come merge, we have to just start slicing them
To win these challenges.
Slice and dice. Slice and dice.
Need to split up the couples. My goal today is to split up that couple.
That conversation has brought up Clay because we're really not sure out of all of us how he would do. But it's still up in the air. Everybody's talking to everybody and trying to get on the same page.
At this point, it appears to be, I've heard everybody's name but my own. So that's a concern and a plus. It's kind of hard to tell. It's so soon that we really haven't even been able to talk any strategy or anything like that. So it's kind of trying to look at, okay, power alliances, who's together, who's going to help us in the future, who's got strategy that we can utilize as a team moving forward after this vote.
We might think Clay, because me and my mom are both physically and mentally good at this game. Drew is strategic at this game, and Steven is also strategic, and Annie is also strategic. So it seems that Clay is the weakest one out of all of us, so we might vote him off.
Right now, it looks like we're just kicking around Drew's name for a little bit. Just kicking around Clay's name, trying to just kind of feel everyone out.
But other people have also brought Drew, Steven, and Clay's names up to me personally, so I'm not sure.
Apparently my name's already been brought up, which is fucking ridiculous.
All right, survivors, come on in. Welcome to your first tribal council. So you're the veterans and also the losers. So how do you guys feel about that, having a losing record so far?
It sucks.
It's disappointing, but I feel like we were so close that it doesn't feel like a loss really, even though we're here.
And I'm proud of my tribe because we all gave it a good effort. It just, the other team obviously was faster than a couple of us, so.
Do you think that people being in different spots might have helped you come out victorious?
Yes. Like if some were, I don't know, because
I don't think so. I think that the 2 that we did not win, I think that we were so close, and if I would have put myself in that position, I wouldn't have been able to do it. So I think if we moved them around, I think it still would have been the same outcome. I mean, eating that bird thing, I wouldn't have been able to do that any faster than Clay.
Either. So I'm glad he took that on. Good job, Clay.
Yeah, thank you. It was
close.
It was a pleasure.
Yeah.
It was very enjoyable.
I won't be buying those for you ever.
So it's pretty lighthearted considering that one of you is the vets, you played here before, and you're about to go home first. So how do you feel about that, Clay?
I mean, for me, like I said, I think we've talked as a team, and I think it's the 5 moving forward. needs to know this morning that it's just business. We need to have 5 of us strong to beat these 6 rookies.
So one of you's just taking it for the team. You don't care if you get voted off first.
I wouldn't say that.
No, I wouldn't say that, but the 5 who are still here are not going to have any hard feelings on who goes because we know we need each other to take out those other 6 if we want any chance of winning.
So it's really easy to say that there's no hard feelings if you don't think it's actually going to be you. So who thinks that they're actually going to go home? So kind of Annie.
There's always a chance.
Any of us can.
We found an idol. We don't know.
Yeah, we don't know if someone has an idol. You never know.
You try to be, confident at the same time, but you're still kind of, concerned and nervous too.
Yeah.
So Steven, if there's one word to describe this tribe, what word would you use?
I'd have to go with just. I'd have to go with strong because we're strong mentally, we're strong physically, we're strong just in our bond. Even no matter what happens here, like Clay said, we know it's business. We've been here before. We know that we don't want to vote someone out, but at the end of the day, we have to do it.
So strong and interesting. Strong and laughing from the losing tribe that I expect more from. So I wonder how much that's going to impact you guys in the game, considering you're going to be down. We're going to see.
I consider it too, like we lost, yes, but like by like 1 second. Like it wasn't like they outperformed us in any way. How I don't see it that way. Yeah. So.
And I would say that I think us losing that makes us more fired up to continue and be stronger for the next challenges. Yeah, it's definitely motivating to be like, that's the last one that we're losing.
Yep, I 100% agree with Bonnie.
So you guys all running around looking for idols. How far do you think the team unity will stand for you guys?
Well, we all discussed, we all shared clues, those who got clues, we shared clues with each other. We're here, yes, at one point it's going to be an individual game, but right now we're on a team. So we're looking at what's best for the team. So we want to find that idol, share it with each other, so one comes merge. If we're down in numbers, we can use that to our advantage and get leverage over the newbies. So
plus it'll be an individual challenge, but you still kind of have to have alliances and work with teams. Yeah. And I think that having a strong base and alliance in the beginning, is a good setup.
Well, we'll see if that serves you guys well. If you have what it takes to make it through this game, or if you're going to get pagonged. So first up, we're going to go and vote, and we're going to have Steven.
Off Clay because he seems to be the weakest out of all of us. And all of us are strong physically, mentally, and we have strategies. So.
How you doing? Alright, well this wasn't easy, but like I said, we're just gonna have to keep the team unified. This vote for me, somebody just have to get rid of. For my reason, because your mom's stronger. Sorry.
if something happened where we merged or we flipped, they would, you know, act as an alliance, and somehow that'd be tough for me to get them out. So hopefully it works.
I'll go tally the votes. Alright, if anyone has a hidden immunity idol and would like to play it, now would be the time to do so. Okay, once the votes have been read, the decision is final. Person who received the most votes will be asked to leave Tribal Council area immediately. Hurry the votes. First vote. Clay. Second vote. Clay. Jordan. That's 2 votes Clay, 1 vote Jordan. Jordan. That's 2 votes Clay, 2 votes Jordan. 2 votes left. Fifth vote. Jordan. That's 3 votes Jordan, 1 vote Clay, with 1 vote left. If this is for Clay, this is going to be tie. We're going to have a revote and possible rocks. Just for anyone else other than Clay, Jordan will be the first one out of this game. And the final vote, and the first person voted off, Jordan. Jordan, I need your buff. Jordan, the tribe has spoken. Well, you guys just made a pretty big statement. We voted off the winner first off, and so now we got to make sure that the next one isn't one of you. You guys head out. Stay tuned for scenes from our next episode. Next time on Survivor.
Are there 2 stuck together, you guys?
Yes.
I can't face it on the truck for it. So I'm gonna quit.
Unexpected. Because we all voted to kick Clay out, but